Hello, hello. I am so glad that you have chosen to be here to receive this information, this video, this training. And training is not really even the right word for it. It really is like a knowing, a returning. And I'm so glad that you are trusting me to guide you on a portion of your healing journey after breast cancer. So, whether you are here because you are ready to take back control and not let cancer define your life anymore, you're ready to rewrite your story, you're ready to unleash your complete inner badass because she's there. You are ready to have radical acceptance. Maybe you want to heal your inner wounds from breast cancer so that it can help you heal in other places, other relationships. Um, what I know is that when we heal and raise our energetic vibration, that goes out into the world and magnetizes back to us, and we are mirrored of our own vibration. And so, yes, we want to feel all of the feelings. If you have read my book, Bearing It All, you know that that was one of the greatest lessons that breast cancer taught me personally, is to really feel the feels. And you want to have tools to then help you elevate, right? You don't want to stay in a frequency, a low frequency energy, such as fear, anxiety, envy, shame, any of those, right? We want to try to raise our vibration. We want to move into a state of ease and flow and joy and peace and love. So if that sounds good to you, which you can tell by my face, it sounds good to me, you are for sure in the right place. So with this first video, I'm going to lay out the framework and give you a little bit of background on how I got to where I am to be able to share this with you. And then in the other pieces, you will receive more, you know, tools and practices and other modalities to help incorporate this path within your healing journey, help to incorporate this framework into your healing journey. So, just a tidbit of background. You likely know that I am a breast cancer survivor. And like most, was never anticipating breast cancer to enter my life. And it shook me to my core. Um, with every change that I experienced, every bump in the road, every hill, mountain, whatever you want to call them, um, it really shook me. And the reason it shook me so much is because I consider myself a serial optimist. I was working in the space of power positivity, law of attraction, emotional intelligence, teaching and coaching women on how to elevate their energetic vibration, on how to call in or manifest the things that they desired in their life. And then this happened, and I was like, wait a second. I'm not the negative one, right? And so I wanted to embrace cancer. I was going to embrace cancer. That's what I can remember, sitting in that chair over there and telling people on Facebook I was going to embrace cancer and I didn't want any negativity. Well, things got pretty hectic in my cancer experience, as I refer to the cancer fuckery. And I did find myself in that lower vibration energy. I was mad. I was pissed off. I was really angry that I was at my healthiest when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I was mad at the choices I was having to make. maybe you can relate to some of this, right? I was in pain, um, trying to heal physically after surgeries and treatments, etc. And I didn't know how to let that out in a safe way, in order to be whole, right? I felt that I had to be this positive presence when in reality, I was holding in and had been doing so for a lifetime things that caused me pain. And I found myself at a restorative yoga retreat. And this was after I was already in survivorship. And I said, how am I supposed to like believe this stuff that I've been teaching people all these years when I just had cancer? Like, I know I didn't attract cancer. I know that I didn't manifest this. And what I learned in that space, in that room, when I was able to get quiet, I was able to slow down, I was able to turn inward, and I was able to take responsibility for what had happened and what was going to happen moving forward, right? Nobody wants to have cancer. But once that is in your life, it's your choice how you proceed, right? How you live your life as a survivor, what decisions you choose to make, how you choose to show up in the world. And it is maybe not your choice to have had this experience. And at the same time, it is yours. It is yours. And so you are hopefully here because you are ready to embark on this healing journey, or maybe you're looking for extra tools and you're already on a healing journey. My goal with all of this is to bring you one step closer to connecting so deeply with your inner soul, with universe, with God, with spirit, whatever you want to call this greater force around us, and to connect with her and remember yourself. Remembering, right? It's a coming home. And the reason I love doing this work with women after cancer is we have literally many times left our bodies during this experience, right? They took part of our bodies. We left our bodies. I remember sitting in the chemo chair and like thinking of anything other than what I was actually doing there. Um, that was me removing myself from my body. So this is a coming home, and we have an opportunity through something so freaking horrible that has happened and that we've been through. We have an opportunity, and I think, dare I say, a gift to then use that as an opener, use it as a way to start fresh, use it as a way to gain new insights, try new things. Because I think we both know that this life is way too short and way too fast. So let's fucking make the most of it, right? Let's do this. Okay, so today I want to share with you 3 steps that I have for this framework, and then you'll receive the tools later. And you'll receive some of them now, but you're going to continue to receive tools to be able to implement these 3 steps. Now, disclaimer, right? Here's the little, I don't know, asterisk. I am not telling you I am healing you of anything. I am not a doctor. I am not, um, yeah, any of that. Okay. I'm not here to heal you. I am here to help you on your journey of emotional healing. Are you going to experience change from this? Probably, if you do the work. Are you going to emerge after this work together in such a brief time, are you going to completely change your life? Might, but it is likely that you are going to be taking a step in that direction. Okay, so let's talk about the three pieces of the framework. I like to keep things simple, so they all start with the letter A. So we have awareness, acceptance, and action. Okay, so for me, awareness is like an awakening. It's an opening of the eyes. It's um, knowing and just even believing that there is still something good for you out there. You're likely here because you already have awareness. So, congratulations, you've tackled step one of this framework. But without awareness, right, if we're sitting in that space of um, life being so terrible and not able to see a way out of it, not able to feel or dream or even believe and trust in a higher power that there is a way out, we need to move into awareness in order to move forward. Okay. So once you have awareness that there can be something different for you out there, you might come upon, yeah, there might be something different, but I mean, people don't get it, right? Like I had cancer. This wasn't like I just, had some minor thing. This space right here that I'm describing to you, if this resonates, this is the space where I find most women in the breast cancer survivorship journey. This is where we sit. It's, I don't love the word victim, but it is what we would call victim mentality, right? It's, there's something better out there, but I can't get it. I mean, I can't, that's like too far of a reach, right? I can't ever see the glass as half full again. And it makes sense that we sit there, right? Because we are in fear a lot of times of recurrence of the unknown. We were taken by surprise most times, and we've lost that naivety. We've lost that innocence that comes with anytime we have aches and pains, right? I don't know about you, but lots of times I'm still thinking, oh my gosh, what is this, right? Is this cancer related? Or is this actually just a headache I've had for 3 days? So, in order to move forward to the third piece of the puzzle, you need to have radical acceptance. And what that means is that you are willing to claim that you may have had a part in this. Does not mean you gave yourself cancer, okay? Before you, yeah, I don't believe that we give ourselves cancer. But what I have come to know is that when we stay in a space of low energetic frequency around us within our body, we create dis-ease. And whatever that dis-ease turns into, sometimes it's, autoimmune, lots of different things, but claiming a responsibility for that and accepting that this has happened and that now the choice is yours to heal. The choice is yours at this step to decide whether you want to accept that this is now a part of your life and that you are now a breast cancer survivor, or you don't want to accept this and you want to continue to cast blame and you want to continue to live in a victim mindset. A victim mindset is not going to help you move forward in life. It's not going to help you elevate your energetic vibration. It is not going to help you bring in and call in the things that are yours. It is not you at your core. You are created whole, beautiful, and you are love. You are love, my dear. Okay. Having breast cancer and being a breast cancer survivor does not diminish any of that. So it is okay to accept the responsibility of what comes next and the responsibility to heal. So you may already be there, right? You may be saying, well, of course I know this. I'm taking responsibility. I'm here with you. I'm absorbing this information. But really ask yourself, what is your train of thought? What is the track that runs in your head at different times? Now, another disclaimer, I am not saying, and I think you know this, but I am not saying that you need to be positive and happy all the time and don't ever let those other emotions in. No, that's bullshit. Because when you're doing that, you're not aligned. You are not being true to you. And the whole point of this, before we get to step 3, is being true to you. Because step 3 is taking aligned action. So it's critical that you take this step, that you don't skip over it or make light of it. Because what radical acceptance is going to do is going to allow you, instead of thinking, most people think that their past patterns predict the future. We want to transform that into really looking at action in the present that supports your future you, whoever that is that you want to be. Okay. Whoever you know is in there, just like ready to come out. And that brings us to number 3. And number 3 is taking aligned action. So this reflects back on what I just said. Okay. You now have awareness that there is something better out there. There is another way. Okay. You have accepted, radically accepted, that this responsibility to heal is now yours. And it's up to you what you want to do with it. And it's up to you how you want to move forward in the world. And now you are going to do what you need to do in order to support future you. And you're going to take aligned actions. So, some of the things that I consider aligned action are going to be the practices and tools that you're going to receive with this program. Some of them being some meditation, some journaling prompts, how to use oracle cards in deepening your spirituality, how to trust your intuition more, and really how to use all of that to reclaim you, to reclaim the essence that is you and what it is that you want to do with this story. You get to write it. Okay. Cancer doesn't write the story. You write the story. And you're taking the first step by being here. So stay tuned. Just to recap for you, we have awareness, acceptance, and aligned action. So I want you to think about those things and think about really where you're at in that healing journey. I'd love to know where you're at in that part of this right now in your healing journey, as far as it relates to those 3 pieces of the framework that we're working through. And if you feel that you want to have more one-on-one with that, more one-on-one support, we can definitely talk about that too. So stay tuned for more. I'm so grateful that you're here. I just love you. to pieces. So bye for now.